Alright, we're trying this again. Which is fine. Okay. So, for the most part, I'm just going to assume everybody's played this game before. Because this thing has been around for ever. So,
Resident Evil 4.
I'll discuss some things that...
1998.
Let this finish.
I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished. Six years have passed since that horrendous incident.
Clap, clap.
I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys.
While we have a moment, he looks like a zombie in this car. Like, his eyes are all black. Like he hasn't slept in, like, weeks. It's crazy.
It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch that car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Alright, so we're back in. Anybody who's seen the previous stream knows what's up, but we'll just assume that unless anybody asks a question in the chat, that everybody knows what's going on. This is Resident Evil 4, not to be confused with 5, 6, 2, or any of the other ones. So, we're going to try and trigger all the events we can without killing ourselves anyway, because I don't want to do that. Going to try and find all the treasures. See if I can snipe this bird here. Boom. Okay, got one bird down. So, in survivor horror, first trick for anybody who doesn't like to play the genre is to run away. Let's see what happens.
Not that way, cowboy.
Basically a mechanic to not let you leave, which is, you know, kind of cool, kind of interesting. Boom. Just keeps
Not
triggering.
that way, cowboy.
Which is fine. We're actually going to come back to this later, and I'll show you why, but it may take a minute. Let's see, we sniped one bird. Let's see if we can snipe another one here. I think there's only 3 birds around here. I think. So we should have got them all right there. Ooh, good. Spinal. We're already getting treasure. Or spinal, or whatever you want to call it. Spinal, spinal. I just go with the E, so... ooh. Or cutscene. Anyway. So... with that... actually, let's check. It's a wooden box. Looks like it can be broken. Isn't that interesting? Anyway, we're going to pull out the knife, because we don't want to waste ammunition unless we have to. Obviously, with the birds, they'll try to fly away. Break his windows. Why not? Oh, I can't see him from here. Dang. There used to be a cool trick. Oh well. I guess that's what happens when you have an update. Because I've played the PS2 and the Wii version. And as we all know, those were not running at 60 frames a second. I can on this computer, however, for the broadcast purpose, I'm only doing 30 frames per second, which is fine. Because you really can't tell the difference anyway. It's not going to help you, it's not going to help me. It doesn't do really much of anything. Like, everybody's like, oh man, it looks so much better, but really, you can't tell. It's not that big a difference.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
He said freeze, darn it. Gonna let him get a little closer.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Alright. And before we go too far, just want to discuss a few things. So, this game, as you could see when I first shot this dude, I shot him in the shoulder, and he reacted to that, and he recoiled, and he's like, ah, my shoulder. So in all the previous Resident Evils, you kind of had a fixed camera, and yeah, scary maggots, woohoo. Anywho, you had a fixed camera, and then when you shot a zombie, it only reacted in like 3 locations, like maybe the feet. Gonna fix something here. Hold on. So anyway, like the feet, the torso area, and then the head. Now in this one, we've actually got shot recognition. Like you can shoot the shoulders, the feet, the leg, the knee, the hand, and any other thing, and they'll react to it, which is kind of cool. And that's what made this such a huge hit. We're actually gonna go ahead and pull that off here. Like I'm gonna shoot him in the knee, and he reacts differently depending on where I shoot him. So he grabbed his shoulder, grabbed his leg. Nope. Nope. Getting cut. Now that's kind of my issue here, but you know I'll deal with that in a minute. Because I'm gonna get health items here pretty soon anyway, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so good enough. I've wasted more ammunition than I wanted to, but when I'm going through an explanation, you know, that's kind of what happens. So, you know, that was one of the things that made this sort of cool. Oop. Let's try that again. No? You're not going to let me? Okay, that's cool too. Alright. Did I get any health items? Oh, I got a first aid spray. Immediately. Wow, that's strange. Okay. So, we're probably not going to use the first aid sprays. When I get them, I'll probably just sell them off. Because there are plenty of herbs and stuff, and we'll get into details about that. But, like I said, most of you have probably played this game. You already know what we're talking about here. Yeah, you got an herb. And because this is sort of an inventory-based game, you want to make sure that you collect and keep as much stuff as you can without wasting it. Again, we're going to go bird sniping here. Going to go for the one on the ground. And as long as you stay far enough away, the birds won't react to the gunshot. Which is cool, because that gets you more treasures, more options, because they're always dropping something, whether it's money, or in this case, a hand grenade. Woohoo! Free hand grenade. Let's go ahead and check this sign here. Looks like a warning of some sort. Yep, you should have a bad feeling about that. Let's go ahead and help our dog friend here. I really do want to fix this. Hold on. Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted, I think. But my mouse is acting very weird. We're just going to kind of stand here for a minute until I figure this out. There we go. Okay. So, we're pulling that up. Going to move this away.